Caitlin Clark balling out with Wilson. You know what's cool? Basketball. You know what's even cooler? Caitlin Clark playing basketball. And guess what? It just got a whole lot cooler because Caitlin Clark signed a deal with Wilson Sporting Goods. This is huge. We're talking game changer huge. Like, imagine a puppy learning to slam dunk. It's that level of awesome. Caitlin Clark isn't just any basketball player. She's a walking highlight reel. She's got handles smoother than a fresh jar of peanut butter. Her passes are so precise, they could thread a needle from half court. And her shooting, forget about it. She's draining threes from the parking lot. But this isn't just about basketball skills. It's about Wilson recognizing the power of women's sports. They're putting their money where their mouth is and saying, hey, women's basketball is awesome, and we're here to support it. It's like they're throwing a giant party for women's sports. And everyone's invited. And who better to lead the party than Caitlin Clark? She's got the talent, the charisma, and the swagger to bring the house down. This partnership is like peanut butter and jelly, like cookies and milk, like Shaq and Kobe. Okay, maybe not that last one. It's a match made in basketball heaven. Wilson signing Caitlin Clark is a big deal. It's like when your crush finally notices you. It's validation. It's saying, hey, you're good enough to hang with the big dogs. And women's sports have been good enough for a long time. For too long, women's sports have been treated like the opening act, the warm-up band before the main event. But guess what? The warm-up band is about to steal the show. Wilson is turning up the volume on women's sports. They're giving them the spotlight they deserve. This partnership is about more than just selling basketballs. It's about changing the game. It's about inspiring the next generation of female athletes. It's about showing little girls that they can dream big and achieve anything. It's like that scene in Hoosiers when the coach measures the court and says, I think you'll find it's the exact same size. It's a reminder that the game is the same, the talent is there, and it's time to give women's sports the respect they deserve. Caitlin Clark is the real deal. She's not just a good basketball player. She's a superstar. She's breaking records, dropping dimes, and making it look easy. She's like the Beyoncé of basketball, but with fewer backup dancers. But here's the thing. Caitlin Clark is more than just stats and highlights. She's got that it factor, that intangible something that makes you want to watch her play. She's got the charisma of a rock star and the work ethic of a champion. She's the kind of player who makes you want to be a better basketball fan, the kind of player you tell your friends about, the kind of player who inspires you to lace up your sneakers and hit the court, or at least attempt a free throw in your driveway. Caitlin Clark is the future of women's basketball. She's the face of a movement, and she's just getting started. Wilson's partnership with Caitlin Clark is a step towards leveling the playing field. It's about creating opportunities for women athletes to succeed. It's about giving them the platform and the resources to shine. For too long, women's sports have been underfunded, underappreciated, and underestimated. But that's changing. The tides are turning. Women's sports are on the rise, and Wilson is riding the wave. This partnership is a signal to the world. Women's sports are here to stay. They're exciting, they're competitive, and they're worthy of our attention. It's time to ditch the old stereotypes and embrace the new era of sports. It's like that moment in a movie when the underdog starts to make a comeback. The crowd is going wild, the momentum is shifting, and you know something amazing is about to happen. Women's sports are that underdog, and their time is now. So, What are you waiting for? Jump on the bandwagon. Support women's sports. Watch Caitlin Clark play. Buy a Wilson basketball. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell your dog. Okay, maybe not your dog, but you get the idea. This is a movement, people. It's about more than just basketball. It's about equality, opportunity, and the power of sports to inspire. It's about creating a world where little girls can dream of being the next Caitlin Clark and know that those dreams are within reach. So, let's get loud. Let's show the world that women's sports are worth celebrating. Let's make some noise for Caitlin Clark and Wilson. Let's make history together, because the future of sports is female, and it's looking brighter than ever. Game on! Thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe.